Hello, and welcome to our last day for the fest. Our last day, that is. But the festival ends in October 1st. However, you guys get to be with me. Well, today we are finally playing Sigh of the Abyss. And if you ever wonder what the game is all about, including the Steam link, here it is. Feel free to use !game command. I saw this game about a week and a half ago, and I thought to myself, I must have it. I must play this game because the art is amazing, and I felt like the storyline will be spectacular. A little bit of dark fantasy visual novel won't hurt at all. In fact, I find it even more interesting. Alright, let me set this up a little bit, and then I'll tell you about what this game is. I'm going to pin this message so that you can get access to the game's information and the link. For now, Sigh of the Abyss is on sale, 20% off in itch.io, and it is also available for purchase on Steam. This game is about the Renaissance port city, a dark fantasy visual novel with a choice-heavy narrative and optional inclusive romances. I love how it is optional. A little romance doesn't hurt anyone, does it? So, we are the envoy. We are the product of a bloody ritual, mortal in appearance, yet imbued with monstrous powers of the abyss. The men and women that sacrifice their life for yours guide you with their whispers, showing you how squalor and excess coexist side to side, how most toil while a few feast. We have several choices to do. Did the abyss bestow upon you supernatural strength and agility? Do you have the power to manipulate the shadows and see what they see? Perhaps your dark gift is prying open the minds of others, only to break them and have them do your bidding. The four humors colors the tone of your responses and your personality, From the carefree, sanguine to the thoughtful, phlegmatic, from the anxious, melancholic to the fiery, choleric. Will you stay friends, turn into bitter rivals, or seek something more with your companions? So this is definitely, there is a lot to offer in this game. They do mention the features, which are customizable protagonist name, skills, and romantic preferences. We can experience a branching narrative with hard choices and terrible consequences. The romance toggle. See only the romance content you want to see. 2 female love interests, Silas and Moran, and 3 male ones, Alfion, Malik, and Asanio? Asanio, maybe? Selected scenes are fully voice acted by a stellar cast of voiceovers, so I cannot wait to listen to some of the voice acting in this game. Have a bespoke soundtrack with authentic historical character, multiple detailed, expansive endings. There is a lot. It did mention before you buy, try before you buy. Not sure you'll like the game, play Shadow Bonds first. It's the free standalone introduction to the world and characters of Sigh of the Abyss. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to play Shadow Bonds yet, but I'm sure we can still appreciate Sigh of the Abyss nonetheless. So without further ado, let us go right in. Let me just say the music is absolutely amazing. So epic. Alright. Let's get into it. A new game. Contact warning. This is the work of fiction. Names, characters, places, etc. are products of the author's imagination and or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. This game contains content not appropriate for all ages, and that might not be appropriate for viewing at work. Blood, ritual self-harm, unaliving, implied nudity, violence, mind control, loss of will, kidnapping, murder, euthanasia, gore, and mutilation, stalking. Just a little content warning. There is a lot.
Renounce the false sun. Divine solace in darkness.
Oh my.
May blood be our witness.
We set our sights on the abyss so that it may gaze back at us.
If this is the beginning. Oh my. Let's do this way. Make the music a little less. That way you can hear the voices a bit better. The heaviness that numbed your thoughts lifts from you. Air fills your lungs. Your fingertips slide across the slimy, cold surface beneath you. 6 bodies lie around you. Some are slumped against your bloody cradle. Others are curled on the floor like broken dolls. Corpses. All of them. When your eyes fall on the hollow face of the closest one, you hear a whisper. Hi, Junkie. Another stream? Yes. This time, I'm afraid it's a bit serious for this type of visual novel game that we usually do play. There are some content warnings. Just let you know. The voice is faint, and you cannot make out what it is trying to tell you. Who are you? More whispers meld into a cacophony that forms no words, one that feels so familiar. We're going to look at the corpses and see what's going on. Candles paint dancing shadows across the ashy faces of the dead who surround you. The blood that clumps your hair and stains your skin is theirs. That much you understand. Did they kill each other? Did they kill themselves? Unanswered questions amass as another faint voice caresses your ears. In this moment, you hear sounds coming from outside. Muffled voices, footsteps, the clink of something against the door. Two figures spill from the entrance. They couldn't look more different, yet they bear the same expression.
Ladies, aid me! What happened here?
I don't know these two yet, but they do look very concerned. We're just going to say I don't know.
At least you're honest.
The shorter woman squints to study the corpses in the candlelight. Shaggy hair frames her face, and the scar on her lips draws your gaze. Well, we don't know their names yet. That is why they're named like that for now. Temporarily, you know?
They killed themselves. But why?
You have no answer for her.
We should leave.
The tall woman hands you a cloak. Candlelight makes the gold trim of her dress shimmer as her eyes, sharp as blades, meet yours. A single whisper touches your mind.
Would freedom suit her shackled self?
My, that is a little bit unnerving. This time, you understand its words. Now, I don't want to say... Oh, what did it say in the top left? Oh, I didn't notice. Should we don't know who these two are yet. I'm not going to say anything. You take the cloak and wrap it around yourself.
Silas, here.
The tall woman produces a small bottle of oil from her belt and hands it to the one named Silas.
I still don't know why you want to do this, but sure.
Then she places a hand on your back and firmly guides you from the room.
Let's put some distance between us and the blaze.
The night sky looms over you, threatening to swallow you whole. A full moon bathes the fields in silver light. The stars seem to dance before your very eyes, mad, like the cicada's song. You have so many questions. Who were the people lying dead inside the shack? What did they do to you? Who are you? The acrid smell of burning flesh dries your mouth.
Why couldn't you set the place on fire yourself?
The use of unsanctioned magic outside of the city would alert the halls.
And we can't have that, can we? By the way, where are your manners, miss?
Whatever do you mean?
You didn't even introduce yourself to our friend. I'm Silas, by the way.
Hello there, Silas. The tall woman straightens her shoulders and gives you a practiced smile that doesn't reach her eyes.
Allow me to correct my mistake. I am Marinette, third of
Marinette.
the council, and Decardrix, the Meritor of the halls, and...
A name is enough, you know.
Marinette purses her lips.
What about you? I was told to rescue someone, but I wasn't given a name.
Fill in a name. Well, and still fill out our name. Velvet.
Sounds real nice.
Thank you. Marinette eyes you up and down, not unkindly, but also without any traces of warmth.
You're in dire need of a bath.
That is true. I am drenched in blood that is not mine. Flames lick at the roof of the shack, burning the bodies inside like a sick furnace. I wonder if they're told to burn the shack ahead of time. Hello, Gore. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the lurk. I really do appreciate it.
And shoes.
Silas gestures towards the dirt path slithering through the fields. Well, well, look who it is. My little doll. Echo. How silly of you to come in. With the final credits playing, that is your entrance. How are you, my dear? We're playing a dark fantasy visual novel today. Something you could perhaps appreciate a bit more.
The walk is going to hurt. Unless...
We have just woken up to a human sacrifice situation here where there's a bunch of corpses and we are drenched in blood. We don't know what happened, but it seems that they were to be sacrificed to us. So this must be interesting. Silas crouches next to you and produces a dagger. You're welcome, Gore. Average Tuesday? Yes.
Just cutting some strings from the cloak, don't worry.
While we wait, would you mind answering a question for me?
Well, how can I trust you?
I'm on the ground making makeshift shoes for you. How could you not trust me? The miss, on the other hand...
Has been nothing short of helpful.
Well, I will answer you as best as I can.
Excellent. We're quite isolated here. How did you come to be in such a place? Were you brought here, or did you come here willingly? And do you recognize anyone among the deceased?
I don't remember anything.
Oh, we are also voice acted. Wonderful.
That doesn't sound good.
The awareness you were trying to repress blooms like a bastard flower in your mind. I don't know, I was just casually summoned here. Right, I don't know. Don't even know my own name until you asked. You did not exist the previous day. You came into being mere minutes ago.
Your silence is enough of an answer.
You have no memories, for one cannot remember what never was.
It's quite scary that those people could clean someone's head like that.
I don't think you lost any memories.
Marinette steps closer, and her piercing gaze makes your stomach twist. Does she know? Hi there, weeping. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Thank you so much for the first. You are amazing for being the first. We are playing a dark fantasy visual novel this time. Something a little bit more serious. Something perfect for me. And waking up with blood all over, that is not mine, is not ideal, but we shall see.
You should look at yourself in a mirror. You look like an old malevolent bat.
Well, that is quite rude. That is really quite rude. Not even asking if the blood is ours or not. Not even asking if we're hurt. Right. Fear me? Good job on first score. Glasses, you say? Oh yes, I must put glasses when I'm reading. You are right.
Excuse me.
Give her space. Let her breathe.
Thank you, Silas. I really needed that.
And you, raise your leg.
Okay. You do as Silas requested, and she wraps your foot with the fabric she cut from the cloak.
Now the other, please.
Like a faded stain on your psyche, a word comes back to you. Envoy. A shaky breath leaves your lips. I don't know what's going on yet, and I don't think I want to say what's going on. I don't want them to know who I am and my purpose of being here. But we're not going to say anything.
Can you walk now?
You take a couple of steps. The bandages help with the roughness of the dirt road.
Yes.
The safe house isn't far, I promise.
You have a safe house.
'Tis but a little place you can use until I find more suitable living arrangements.
So nice of them to take care of me like that. A mere stranger?
Miss, I don't trust you alone with her.
And I don't trust you. See, we have something in common.
I love the friendly banter. Well, I do want to ask why we are following, but Silas did make us some shoes, so we're not going to say anything.
Where's the safe house?
In the Eastern Hold.
Not really a place to be alone at night, huh? How about this? I bring you there safely and you let me stay as well so I can keep an eye on her.
Why do I have to be watched over? I don't need to be watched over.
That's right, you don't. Silas, however, could use the...
Marinette looks at her intently. You follow her gaze onto the frayed collar of Silas's blouse, held together with 2 buttons and a belt, and the stained vest that covers her. Sound like Shadowheart from BG3? Really?
job.
Is it the tone of voice?
I have a job already. Being her bodyguard.
Oh yes, I believe these two are potential romance partners you could have in this game as well. Style of talking, I see. Perhaps. I have a job already, being her bodyguard, says. She crosses her hands and stares Marinette down.
Why do you think I knew where she'd be?
Very well.
Marinette, who has only been to the safe house once, gives her the address, met with a blank face, then a general description of the area.
Yeah, I know where it is. And I even know a shortcut.
Do you now? The green hills bathed in moonlight soon turned into a stone road, adorned by small buildings.
I can't believe no guards came. What if the fire spreads to the fields and the city?
The cicada's song grows fainter. The longer you walk, the bigger the wall around the city becomes, until it swallows half of the sky.
We'll need to take a side entrance.
Charge my headphones? Alright then, mija.
Side entrance?
Don't tell me you left the city through the main gates.
Thank you for coming. I'll see you later. She guides you to the side of a small house built against the fortification. The wall there is covered in flowering vines. She moves them aside to reveal shattered bricks.
How industrious.
I hope that's a compliment.
Marinette rolls her eyes.
You're silent. How was the walk? Do you feel any pain?
I do not.
Thank you, Marinette. She smiles at you. You follow them through the crevice. The inside of the wall is a dark mass of bricks marred with lichen and time. After a minute of walking, Silas removes a wooden board and lets you emerge first.
Welcome to the old stomping grounds. Let's stay quiet. The city guard might be slacking, but we still don't want to alert them.
I wonder why we're doing things so suspiciously.
This is Carolisa.
Carolisa. Interesting they say it like that. Carolisa. Carolise? Carolisa is a maze of winding alleys, of buildings so haphazardly tall they look about to topple over, grounded only by the vines wrapped around them. Silas navigates you through the dark streets until Marinette recognizes the safe house. Thank you for the lark whipping, I really do appreciate it. It's this one. She guides you to what looks like an abandoned building with a small door. Mind the step. Marinette sends a flickering light into the room, and all the candles begin to burn. What happened to your no magic rule? I'm within the city walls now. The windows are covered by thin curtains, and an old fraying carpet darkens the middle of the low room. Marks on the floor tell you that there used to be more furniture, but the only pieces remaining are a table and 2 benches. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's nice. You don't mean it, but it's sweet of you to say. Marinette closes the door behind her. I should return to the halls post haste, but you do need a bath. Follow me. Won't you tell me about? Leave your questions for tomorrow. The side room is clean, yet smells of mold. The wooden tub that lies in the middle looks new and out of place. Fragments of a mirror have been swept into a corner, but some still cling to a hanging frame. Allow me. I wonder if this game is only partially voiced. Her arms move elegantly, like a dance. Water spills inside the tub from seemingly nowhere. Here, is it warm enough? You dip your fingers and the blood on your skin dissolves into red stripes. Yes. She stands in the doorframe looking at you. No, through you. Let's stare back, shall we? With a sigh, she snaps out of her reverie. Sorry. Call me after your first rinse. One is not going to be enough. Only then she does leave. Once you sink into the tub, the water turns scarlet. If you lie completely still, you can see your own reflection. Our hope takes your shape. You are not alone. We birth a speck of divinity. The whispers are back, soft yet clear in your mind. Yeah, I think we do have our voice volume. May you save them from themselves. Will you spread its message? Your own eyes stare back at you. Reflected in the dirty water, the top of your head is still dry. Why does this feel so cult-like? Doesn't it? You submerge yourself, holding your breath, then scrub away the clumped blood with your fingers. After a minute, Marinette knocks before entering the room. With a curt movement of her arm, the dirty water drains from the tub and vanishes. Another fluid motion makes new water appear. Here is a cloth to dry yourself. Don't forget to extinguish the candles when you go to bed. A mattress is waiting for you upstairs. Are you leaving? Yes, I will be back tomorrow. I hope you'll feel better after getting some rest. Once you are finally clean, you dry your body with the rough cloth she left for you. Your own limbs are foreign, yet familiar at the same time. You look for scars, but can't find any. Just as Marinette instructed, you snuff out the candles left for you and walk upstairs. Silas is curled on the floor in a corner. Good night. The only mattress is rough, almost spiky in certain places, but you find a comfortable position, hide under the thin sheets, and close your eyes. You awakened during her last breath, nursed by their blood. Human in appearance, abyssal prowess, not yet. Neither and both, a liminal equilibrium, that you shall shatter. Its envoy. Who are you? You are given a glimpse of the abyss. Hello there, young professor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your sub. We really do appreciate it. 28 months, could you believe that? Happy Friday, welcome in. We are doing our very last game for the visual novel Fall in Love Fest. And it does continue till October 1st from other streamers, but for us, today is our last day. So we hope that you would enjoy Sigh of the Abyss. And if you ever want to know what this game is about, please feel free to use !game. Check out more about this game. And by the way, it is on sale right now, so if you are interested, feel free to click on the link that is in the command. I hope you are doing well, young professor. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? The Abyss. Yes, its envoy. It shall touch you. It shall bestow upon you the gifts of the flesh, of the mind, of charisma. Oh, so we can. We can choose our stats, I believe. Physical prowess, shadow magic, or enthrall mind. I think I would love to use some magic and some mind control. Can we put everything in the basket? Perhaps? Something like this, maybe? Something like that. Gaslight everyone in visual novels? I hope not. I hope not. Or we can do something like that. We can max it out. And just not have physical prowess. I feel like if we have enthrall mind, we should be fine. Instrument of the abyss, manifestation of its voice, you are the harbinger of the darkest hour, the destroyer of the false sun. May your will be undone. Be done. I don't know why I said it. Maybe because it sounds like it rhymes. How did you get in? I have my ways. And why are you bejeweled from head to toe? Do you want to get mugged that badly? Silas and Marene, the two women from yesterday, are arguing by the staircase. Talk about a rude awakening. Velvet, I apologize for the ruckus. Good morning. Marene climbs the stairs to place a bundle of clothes on the stool next to you. These are for you. Thank you. You stretch your limbs and sit on the mattress. Clothes are a most welcome. You have never seen garments like these before, yet your fingers know what to do. They close buttons, secure belts, and adjust the jabot on your neck. The pin that secures it is particularly beautiful. The dream that so vividly haunted your sleep comes back to you. Comes back you. In it, something called the Abyss spoke to you. Oh. It did give me gifts. It did call me an envoy and a destroyer, but what are we doing? It instilled you with gifts. You feel different, more aware, more grounded. Once you finish dressing yourself, you head downstairs. How much is all of that worth? That is none of your concern. Ladies aid me. I'm just saying that if you sold an earring or two, you can let her stay in a better place. Hey there. Whoa. Talk about a transformation. I'm pleased to see that everything fits. Yeah. How come everything fits? Silas reaches out with her hand and runs her fingers over your arm. It feels expensive. Don't tell me you had clothes ready for her. That's correct. How is that possible? We don't know her. We don't know them. And we don't know their purpose of keeping me here either. The garments were left in my care by, rather than telling. She makes a vague, forced gesture. They were left in my care, just like the safe house. I would have brought them with me yesterday, had I known you were without. The good thing you didn't. All that blood would have ruined them. Marine shudders at the memory. By the way, are you hungry? Look what I bought. Oh, look at what she brought. Dozens of puffy pastries are neatly stacked inside a small basket. Marine takes one, then gestures for you to serve yourself. The meat inside is savory, and the taste is new and welcome. The crumbs, less so. Do you feel a bit better? Don't talk while eating. I feel better. You look more alive than yesterday. Say, you must have questions. We came out of nowhere, set fire to the place, and Miss Fancy Schmancy over here even had a place lined up for you. Not like I'm complaining. Allow me to be crystal clear. While last night was the first we laid eyes on one another, and you for that matter, Silas and I appear to have the same goal. I was instructed to extract you from whatever that horrific place was and assist you. I wonder how much they know about us. Who instructed you? I'm afraid I cannot disclose that. Someone from the cult? It sure does feel like it, doesn't it? If I was betting women, I'd say it's one of those strange people from the halls, you know, since she is one of them. Your memories fail you, and the whispers soon fill your mind with images, feelings, flashes that paint you a picture of Carolice's halls of elevation. Is it Lise? Lise? Carolisa? Halls of elevation, the cradle of magic. Oh. We can take a look at the codex. Halls of elevation, children with an attitude for magic has taken from their families, once their gifts manifest to spend their lives in the halls. Part boarding house, part academy, the halls are considered a gaol by some, a gilded cage by others. Mages are rarely seen in the city, and much of what is known of the halls is hearsay or superstition. Interesting. I also can't tell you who hired me, because I have no idea. Not because I don't want to tell you. I don't have fancy stuff to give you. My job is to be paid handsomely to keep you out of trouble until said pay runs out. Your breakfast companions on missions make one thing clear. If nothing else, whoever it is, someone clearly thought you required protection. That blank face you're making isn't good. Did any memories come back in your dreams? Any names or hints as to who you are? I feel like I might be able to trust them, but I still don't know who instructed them to go get me and their purpose of meeting me, perhaps. I'm going to play dumb. I did not dream of anything. That's too bad. So I know we're supposed to help her, but help her do what? I don't imagine you know, miss. Marine's lips pursed together. That's a no from her. If the presence in your dream is to be believed, you are to bring the darkest hour forth and destroy the false sun, whatever that might mean. Only thing I can think of would be regaining her memories. Marine makes a face. I think we should take a stroll and let her see the city. And, since I'm supposed to be guarding her and everything, maybe we could stop somewhere and get a mattress for me as well. Fate beckons her, and all you're concerned about is a mattress? Marine definitely knows more than what she is telling you. Yes, because when sleep beckons me, I like to have something between my arm and the floor. You're pragmatic to the point of dullness. I'm not hearing any better suggestions. To understand what the darkest hour and the false sun are, a visit to the city seems indeed in order. It could be a chance to further rouse the whispers. Is it rouse the risk? These big words. What is English? So hard. It could be the key to understanding what the abyss wants from you. You lay your eyes on Marine, and a voice soon wraps around your ear. What is the price of freedom if shackles bring comfort? It's cryptic, yet it points to something. I would like to see the city. Silas gives Marine a smug look. Very well, let us go then. One thing first. Silas produces a sheathed dagger from a hidden pocket in her vest. Take this, Velvet. Well, She's a gal's gal, after all. She knows how dangerous the city could be. How nice of her. You can probably secure it to your belt. Some hoops trim the belt's back, and you secure it well. Nice. A bit out there. Not as much as the mist's earrings, however. Marinette gestures towards the front door. There's a black cloak hanging from it. You'll cook alive in it, but it will conceal the dagger. The fabric caresses your fingertips, light yet sturdy. After you. Silas opens the door and walks out. You follow her. A sharp smell makes your nose wrinkle. Marinette fans her face. I forgot that this part of the city doesn't have sewers. I hope the rest of the district is more pleasant. Not really, but houses become fancier the closer you are to the canal. Once you reach the main street, the stench of urine is replaced with the fragrant scent of fresh bread and the sweetness of butter. People come and go, carrying tools or barrels. Loud hammering from a workshop punctuates the air. The buildings on the other side of the canal are in a much better state, just like Silas said. Does it bring back any memories? The view? Your eyes cling to any details that catch your attention. The bell tower of a shrine, two bridges forming a sinuous reflection on the water. The city guards with their shiny halberd. That's a no. Doesn't surprise me. Velvet's not dressed like someone who'd hang out on this side of the canal. Where would I be hanging out instead? She points with her thumb to the house across the canal. Where the rich people are. The austere tolling of the bell piques your interest. That comes from the shrine over there. An old statue stands in front of the shrine, armed and at the ready. Many of the details carved into the marble have been lost to time. Who might this statue depict? I think it's one of the generals that fought in the war 200 years ago or so. You look around for a plaque, but don't find any. The building behind the statue has a squat bell tower decorated with a rising half sunburst. Wonder what that is. My. A whispered tale. Aniseta? Sita? Its flag depicts 4 letters, the acronym of the Senate and people of Aniseta. Alright. Some of the consuls that serve in the Senate are rumored to be undying. Why? It's a religion. A story spread amongst urchins, thought to have been written by a priest in days gone by. Its credibility is in question. Academics debate between if the story is a miraculously preserved piece of shared culture from eras gone past, or if it's just wished history. Once upon a time, there is this traveler who serves as a messenger for the ladies of dusk and dawn, because they're closer than folks say they are. This traveler, we don't know who they are, what they're like. Besides that, they've got hair like charcoal. Every one of us, we've got our own traveler, and you can figure out yours after I'm done spitting out the story to you. The traveler does the same thing. Every day, between dusk and dawn, they carry gifts from their lady back and forth. A bit of the dark from dusk, a bit of the light from dawn. Why? Because the dusk having a bit of light makes her, not the night. And the dawn having a bit of dark makes her not the day. They keep each other alive by sharing, just like we do. Besides that, everybody's got their own traveler's story. The traveler did this and that and all sorts. Don't matter if it contradicts somebody else's traveler. That's their traveler, yeah? Not yours. What's your traveler gonna do? A single whisper gives you a cryptic remark. The rays of the false sun are sharp like daggers. What's that supposed to mean? Deep, they burrow, under stone and tears, where lives are exchanged with a venom-filled kiss. Velvet, what is wrong? Nothing. Ask them who is worshipped here. I do want to know what the religion is here. What or who is worshipped here? Silas looks at you, scandalized. How could you forget about her? She lost her memories, remember? But it's the goddess we're talking about, not some schmuck. Hello, sweet Martini. Good job on the first. Very nice to see you. Good Friday to you. Are you planning to stream today as well? I hope I can catch you later. And thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. You are amazing. My, why are we so formal? I think we know each other fairly well at this point. Please do hydrate to keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Martini dear. I shall hydrate. We're playing a dark fantasy visual novel today. There is a lot of dark concepts in here as well. I am doubtful that I will be streaming tonight, but I do hope you enjoy your games. I see. Well, I'm sure I'll catch you streaming another day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. You worked hard, and you deserve so much good time tonight. Feel free to stay as long as you like. We are going to get... Marinette rolls her eyes. Another day for sure. Right, let's do that. This shrine is dedicated to the Lady of Dawn, the first aspect of Triune Goddess. Is it Triune Goddess? Triune Goddess? Look at the symbol that decorates the windows. The sunburst is rising. When you see it setting, it means that the temple worships dusk. The two halves joined in the full sunburst form the symbol of the prime sun. That was pretty thorough. Now you remember, right, Velvet? You don't. I don't. Silas is speechless. Do not shame her. I didn't say anything. Thank you for the stretch, Chunky. Appreciate it. I am feeling a little bit tight. So thank you for that. The shrine is oddly quiet. Yeah, no point in staying here. Of all the bridges that connect the two halves of the city, Silas tells you that only 2 can be accessed on foot. Those are called the Twins. Let's see who that. The Twin Bridges. An artificial canal cuts Carolisa in 2 halves. On one side, the western hold enroaches the wealthy heart, sprinkled with villas and gardens, workshops and open squares. On the other, the struggling eastern hold, where the poor live, and those with jobs that deal with carcasses or harsh smells, tanners, butchers, candlemaker. I see. There is a divide, isn't there? They say that if you keep taking one over the other, bad things will happen. Who says that? Everybody does. Marinette shakes her head in disbelief. I'll be taking the southern one. Gotta keep the scores equal. I will be taking the closest one. They both look at you. Shall we go with? I don't know, to be honest. I'm very curious what we would... I feel like if we go with Silas, we could see things that we don't usually see. But if we go with Marinette, we might be able to meet the person who instructed them and paid them heavy to fetch me. So, I think I'm gonna go with Marinette. Scylla sticks her tongue out and walks away. See you on the other side. Now that you are alone, Marinette sighs heavily. Good riddance. We're not going to say anything. She fixes an invisible crease on her dress. Shall we go? The cobblestones of the bridge has been smoothed by thousands of feet along its edges. Beggars keep their heads bowed and their hands raised. A lone statue stands on the rails, that of a man holding a vast emerald-eyed fish. Oh, Ed, but I hope you chose Marinette. I sure did. Maybe I should wait a bit. I'm going to wait until the act's over. In the meantime, I can hydrate. Must say, I adore the art and the pacing of this game so far. I think the writing absolutely incredible so far. There are a few words that I am not used to, of course. My vocabulary is very limited. What is English, am I right? But so far, an hour into this game, I appreciate it a lot. I really do. I didn't know what to expect, but I think I'm looking forward to what happens next now. Such an interesting introduction and a starter to the game, where we wake up in that state. It really is. It certainly has captured my attention. Any dark fantasy is interesting to me. Shall be patient. A few more seconds, and we'll continue our merry way. Not to mention the soundtrack. Very amazing. Hello there, Godzilla. We are doing so well, and I hope you are too yourself. It's great to see you as well. Are we back from the ads yet? I'm glad I waited for just a little bit. Hello, Godzilla. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. And to Chunky, yes, I did choose Marinette. I was curious. I feel as if I do choose her, I'll be able to find out who instructed her to fetch me. In the distance, two city guards keep watch on the statue, it seems. What do you think of the city so far? Rather than waiting for your answer, she continues. I was thrilled to finally walk its streets, only to find them filled with despair. Her eyes fall on the beggars lining the bridge. You were thrilled? The blue fabric on her dress catches the light and shimmers ever so slightly. I belong to the halls of elevation. I am allowed to leave them only during special occasions. The solstice festival, for example, or an assignment. I'm doing okay. Finished up work early, but can't leave till 9. Oh. 2 more hours at work? Can't leave till 9. That is so late. So late. Well, I hope you get to enjoy yourself in those 2 hours. Soon you'll be able to get back home. Good job today, Godzilla. Wonderful job. As Indicatrix Emerita, I do not get to leave them at all. That might have made my expectations too grand. When I see these people here, countless feelings wrestle inside me. But you, do you feel anything at all? Her question seems to make time stop. Behind you. Oh. Interesting. You feel danger. Your fingertips tingle. You do feel something. Danger. Someone lurches forward, steel flashes for a second, aimed at your side. You notice almost too late, but when you do, power swells within you and you can barely harness it. Stop. Your words are as heavy as stones on the scoundrel's shoulders. Enthralled by your command, the scoundrel bows his head in deference. Marinette looks at her with curiosity. A thief, I'd say. The scoundrel looks at you, paralyzed, forbidden from speaking. Well-fed, pretending to be a beggar. How wretched must she be to use those who are suffering as a shield for her misdeeds? The scoundrel snarls. Velvet, what are you doing to her? I don't know. Let's report her to the guards. Let her go fetch the guards. The scoundrel remains docile under your thrall. The guards are quick to apprehend her and apologize profusely. Oh my. Hello there. Is it Yume? Yume, thank you so much for the raid. Or is it Yume? Thank you so much for the raid. Allow me to shout you out. Yes, it is. Yes, to which one? Yume? Like dream? Or maybe Yumi? Tell me more. And I hope you had an amazing time on your stream. Thank you so much for choosing us. Yes, like a dream. Yume. You coming here really is like a dream. Thank you for choosing us. My name is Velvet Valentine. I don't own this channel, but I just roleplay here. The usual people who do host this channel are called Vanilla and Chocolat. They are both sibling VTuber tarantulas. So if you don't see me, it's probably one of them. Very nice to meet you. Eh. What did you play today? Or what did you do on stream today? We are currently playing the visual novel called Sigh of the Abyss. For the Fall in Love visual novel fest that's currently ongoing until October 1st. We played I'm Not a Human. I've never heard of that one before. But I hope you had an amazing time with the game. Did you play alone or with friends? By the way, be sure to take care of yourself. Remember to hydrate and stretch. I bet you've been sitting down for a while. So remember to do so. Take care of yourself, alright? You are more than welcome to stay as long as you like. This is a dark fantasy visual novel, so there is some content in there that is a little bit intriguing and also might be a little bit too much for some people. So just letting you know. It's a horror psychological visual game, so I played alone reading everyone's lines. Oh, I see. Just like what we're doing. Wow, I must look that up. Did you like it? Was it interesting? I love horror psychological visual novel. It's most interesting, really. It was and is. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I shall look it up after this. I must. I'm trying to get all the endings, but it's so hard. I see. I hope you will get to it. I know that there are some guides out there, so hope you will be able to find them. Sometimes in the Steam guide, it might be in there too. I highly recommend. Alright. Let me take a look quick of what this game is about. You said I am human? Oh, I'm not a human. I see. I'm not. Oh, this one. It is on sale. Oh my. It is very spooky looking. Very, very spooky looking. Oh, I don't do very well in this type of horror, but maybe if I play with a friend, I might be. It is very creepy look. It dropped last week. Fairly new. I see. It is on sale. Quite nice. 10% sale. Right. Maybe this type of game could be played during October. I feel like it would be perfect. Hello there, Raven dear. It's very nice to see you. How are you doing today? There are no jump scares? More psychological than anything? You promise, you may? I don't do well with jump scare. Alright, if you say so. I am good, and you? I am very good. I'm doing very well. I'm glad to be back to playing some more visual novel. It is our last day for the festival to play a visual novel game because we do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. Unfortunately, but hope you all could still enjoy today's visual novel. I promise with my heart, Velvet. Alright, if you say so, I trust you. I trust you, Yume. Thank you. Alright. Remember to take care of yourself, and if you haven't eaten, please go grab a bite. If you like to stay, you are more than welcome to stay as long as you like. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and we shall continue with our visual novel. Have fun with work tomorrow. We shall try. We shall try. It's been a while since we'd had a break from the weekend. In fact, we work on the weekends, and unfortunately, that's how it is with work. Hopefully, one day we don't have to work on the weekend. But we'll see. Glad to see you're doing well, Raven. The guards are quick to apprehend her and apologize profusely. We'll handle it from here. I will be lurking because I must eat, but have a good rest of stream. Thank you so much, you may. Have a wonderful meal, and thank you so much for the lurk and your raid. I'm glad to hear that. As you walk away, you sever your connections with her. As soon as you do, a fight ensures. One you do not need to involve yourself in. Let me do a little less of the effects. It's a tiny bit loud for me. Once you cross the bridge, clotheslines heavy with the colorful garments link the windows of the tall buildings of the Western Hold. We need to wait for Silas. Yes, that impossible woman. You dislike her. I believe the feeling is mutual. It doesn't take long for Silas to scamper to your side. Hey, you're alive. The witch didn't eat you up. Marinette rolls her eyes. Shall we go? You'll like the heart, Velvet. You'll find anything you want in it, and plenty of things you certainly did not wish for in the other districts. The fort perched atop Carolisa's highest hill looks even grander now that you're closer. Faint whispers caress your ears as your eyes drink in the view of the fort, yet they speak no word. That's the Citadel, Carolisa's seat of power. Ladies, forgive you. Don't tell me you have memories of that place. I do not. Silas sighs in relief. So about my mattress. A seamstress would probably have enough scraps to make the cover, and I think it's haymaking season, so the stuffing should be easy to find. Before we indulge Silas's banality, there is somewhere I would like to show you, Velvet. It may well revive some of those lost memories. She looks at you, a small smile of insincerity tugging at her lips, and begins walking. Don't tell me we're going there, of all places. Wonder where we're going. Oh my, beautiful. The art in this game is so beautiful. Spectacular. The square that opens in front of you is surprisingly level, given the hills Carolisa's has been built on, and it's not made of stone, but instead of water. A palace with a shimmering roof flanks two pools separated by a marble walkway. How can the water placidly flow instead of splashing? Much coveted is freedom, but what is its true price? You're not sure what you can do with that cryptic question. This is the place I call home. Unfortunately, one can't simply walk inside. Gives me the chills. How? It's beautiful. It has no door. Silas is right. A waterfall splashes where the entrance should be, feeding the pools without making them spill over. And the water makes no sense. Magic makes little sense to the uninitiated. Is freedom much coveted in the halls? Coveted? Coveted? Why do you ask? Well, it's strange to see a mage walk outside like you are doing. The square gives you a full view of the citadel from below. The portcullis that guards the main gate is lowered, and you spy a cordon of cypress trees winding down the hill. The citadel's off limits for us. Why? Normal people can't enter. It's where the nobles and merchants decide how to run the city. None of the whispers speak up when you gaze upon the fortification. Strange. You were sure they would talk. Only Marinée, the halls, and the shrine have managed to rouse them so far. I have seen enough here. Marinée seems disappointed in your reaction, but follows you nonetheless. The crumbling remnants of a wall mark the old perimeter of the city. Carolisa used to be much smaller centuries ago. A woman takes a brick from the wall and places it into her wheelbarrow. The guard stationed nearby ignores her. Hey, how come the safe house looks so nice? Does it? I was expecting it to have a leaky roof, or mice, or no stairs. The interior has been maintained well. Carpet aside, it only needed a bit of cleaning. Did you clean it? It's easy for her, right? With her whoosh and wah. Whoosh and wah? The only shop nearby appears closed. Its windows are caked with so much dust that you can't see through them. Inside, someone is carving a line through the dust with their finger. It forms the petals of a flower, and soon another stem follows. I didn't know it was closed. The Hand of Piety. What a name. Is there a story behind the name? Well, it's a pawn shop. Lots of desperate people come to get out of trouble. That doesn't make the name any better. I bet you two would like browsing the wares. Lots of pretty things inside, and some real weird ones too. Maybe they even have a mattress. The person inside the shop keeps scraping on the dusty windows, adding details to the petals of a flower. We should come back once it's opened. I hope that's soon then. You've been walking downhill for a while, and after a short set of stairs, you find yourself at the edge of a spacious square. The statue in the middle is frozen in a military salute, sword in hand. I'm sure you have some memories of this. It's the meeting spot. Should you tell them that you have no memories to speak of in the first place? Say, meet me at the rest to anyone, and they'll know what you mean. Who does the monument honor? We're in Atri's rest, so take a guess. Let's take a look at that. The marble effigy of Admiral Atri, the brave hero who repelled the Thean invasion 200 years in the past, stands proud and tall in the middle of the rest, the place where she was allegedly buried after her desperate last stand. Aside from a shiny foot, her statue bears another peculiarity, a hollow in the chest, which used to house the medal the real Atri used to wear, crafted at the beginning of the invasion, when metals were used for weapons instead of commodities. The metal was sharply cut jasper stone. I see. A historical figure. You all approach the statue, darkened with age. The woman captured in the marble stands tall, almost defiant, and looks beyond her blade with an expression you can't quite pinpoint. The inscription on the base of the statue is a poem that recalls the deeds of Admiral Atri the hero that repelled the Thean invasion some centuries past. Let's see what this is about. A minstrel's retelling of the war. 200 years ago, on this very same day, the Thean fleet darkened the horizon. We don't know of their intentions. At first, they sent a ship to welcome them. It never made it back. They swarmed it with their savage mariners and sunk it. The fortifications you see crumbling in the harbor, erected in a single day by the Halls, who told the city to entrench itself and endure the assault. But how could we? It was chaos, families fleeing to the hinterlands, leaving behind their elders, nobles retiring to their villas, leaving the citadel unattended, leaving the seat of power empty. Then came Admiral Atri, and instead of enduring, she brought the fight to them. They were an endless horde, but she was protecting her home. Amazing woman. You see the smoothness on her foot. If you climb the statue and rub it, it brings good luck. Marinan looks at you with a grimace. Well, it is exceptionally smooth. Oh, I'm sure people rub it, but how could it possibly bring good luck? A figure walks out from the opposite side of the monument. A lute hangs from the man's shoulders, and he dons the garish colors of an entertainer. Minstrels and other entertainers are forbidden from wearing blue or black, but anything else goes. Some elect to dress in garish colors, others prefers robes, some even enjoy performing in the nude. Interesting. See? Forbidden from wearing blue or black. When he spies your group, he stops in his tracks.
Why, hello there.
Silas, do you know him?
I've seen him around. You're the one that plays every night at the Rose, aren't you?
We have some voice acting again.
That's right. Might I interest you in a song?
Oh? How are... I'm gonna make the voice a little louder. Okay.
Perhaps another time. We have somewhere else to be.
Can you guys hear? I hope it's well. I feel like the music is a little bit too loud. But the voice is barely. We shall see. Please, feel free to let me know.
That's too bad.
Something shifts in his features. The shadows on his face deepen. The music is fine, the voice acting is a bit low. What about now? But not that bad? Okay. The shadows on his face deepen and his eyes turn an unnatural color.
It'd be grand if you could step away for a moment then, while I speak with your friend over here.
My. Wonder why. He's talking about you. You recognize the power in his words. It's the same you can harness. You feel it sizzle in the air, weightless on your shoulders.
Silas? Marinette?
Your companions step away with hazy blank eyes.
Why did you do that?
A thought that does not belong to you blooms in your mind. It's best we speak of the abyss without an audience.
The Abyss? Are you an envoy like me?
Harsh, or you'll blow my cover. To anybody else, I'm a harmless little minstrel.
So we're not the only one.
I jest. My name is Alpheon. And
Alpheon.
you are?
Call me.
Velvet. You are not the only envoy. The thought fills you with comfort. Your uncertainty does not feel so daunting anymore.
My, you're full of questions, aren't you?
I wonder, did you too awaken among corpses? Or did you hear whispers?
Not anymore, but I used to when I first awakened.
Oh. He studies your face for a moment.
Odd. I sense your agitation, but it's fainter than it should be. Your humors are unnaturally balanced. May I?
May I? What? Oh. Sure. Go ahead, you can touch my forehead. He lightly touches your forehead. The shadows grow darker on his face. Then he smiles.
You deserve to experience what emotions feel like.
The numbness that caged your feelings is dissipated by his touch. Your insides twist. A spark lights your eyes, and you feel. What do we feel? Choleric, you feel like he overstepped. You feel anxious, excited, grateful. I guess I'm grateful. That's phlegmatic. Give me one moment, I'll be right back. Thank you, Michelle. Much better. Let me see what the difference is with all these. I was trying to see what the difference is, but should be fine. I wonder if these are our elements. I feel grateful. I really do.
Thank you.
Your lips curve in a smile on their own.
Don't mention it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to...
Wait.
You need to know more.
What is an envoy? What is it that the Abyss wants me to do? What is the Abyss?
Alfion's smile becomes pensive.
When your blonde friend thinks about ripping away the golden earrings of the other, and she pictures her bloodied prize, the abyss is thick within her. When your elegant friend daydreams of a scented bath and the languid touch of a lover, the abyss drips from her thoughts.
How do you know that?
Thick.
I am very good at reading people.
An act of violence begets the abyss, but an act of love does as well.
Contradictory, no? It doesn't sound right, yet it is.
Alfion beckons Silas and Marinee to come forth.
Wait, I said...
I should be on my way. You get one more question.
One more. Why are the Whispers not telling me anything about you? The Whispers, what do they want from me? Only one? You think of what to ask. Where are you going? I want to know what they want from me.
The Whispers, what do they want from me?
They want to guide you, but not necessarily aid you. They are uneasy, you see, half here, half there.
What do I need to do?
Put them to rest. I don't know how specifically. Finding out is part of the ordeal.
I'm at rest.
Oh, who am I kidding? You do get one piece of advice. Don't let your friend sleep on the floor.
Before you can say anything, Alfion snaps his fingers. Silas and Marinee stagger forward. Silas, do you know him? Yeah, I've seen him around. You're the one that plays every night at the Rose, aren't you? How powerful must he be to muddle their thoughts for so long and leave them without recollection? Please, call me Alfion. I was just about to sing an ode to beautiful Atri. Would you care to be my audience? I'll let Marinee answer. Perhaps another time. We have someone else to be. Somewhere else to be. That's too bad. Alfion bows to you and takes his leave. I feel strangely on edge. Do you want to go back and rub Atri's foot? Oh, the humor. Do you want to go back to the safe house? What does that mean? Can I do anything for you? What should we do? Can I do anything for you? No. She interrupts herself to look at you. Something happened to you. Did it? Is it bad? You tell me. It's not? Shall we go? I believe we were looking for a mattress for you, Silas. Silas. Silly me. I'm so used to playing lads that I see that name and just automatically think of Silas, but it's Silas. Silas. We are. Huh? Marinee does not hide her displeasure. I know just the place. A needle and thread are painted on the hanging sign of a nearby workshop. Silas's confidence falters when she searches her pockets. Do you two mind waiting here for me? Waiting for me here? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Chite? Why? Do you need to do something? Yep, get paid. I'll be right back. She runs off before you can say anything. Ugh. Instead of waiting, Marinee approaches the bustling workshop. Several people are rolling threads into spools, cutting fabric or stitching. The laughter quickly dissipates, punctuated by a couple of gasps and one of the seamstresses approaches you. Good afternoon. She smiles nervously. We're simple folk here. I'm afraid we don't have anything befitting your wealth. She bows her head quickly, fidgeting with her hands. I think you might have just what we need. The seamstress looks at you dumbfounded. Do you have any scraps that could be made into a cover for a mattress? I'll go look in the back. The other members of the workshop furiously whisper among each other. Ferociously. Do you think Silas will be here when it's time to pay? I thought it was like Shaita? Shaita? Possibly. Not too sure. Are you suggesting a friendly wager? Who do you take me for? Her? The seamstress returns with several pieces of fabric. Which one is more to your liking? Marinette samples them, comparing them to the touch, and passes them to you for confirmation. This one. She settles for some sturdy linen. That would be 3 iron pieces. It will be ready in a few hours. Marinette takes a string of coins out of a fold in her dress and releases 3 from a knot. Well, not the emphasis on the part, but Shaita, like another way of saying, oh, I see. Possibly. What about the stuffing? I don't have enough scraps for it. Didn't Silas mention it was hay-making season? Do you know where we could find some hay? You could secure some at the northern gate while you wait. As I said, this will take a while. Will do. You walk away, and the bustle resumes inside the work. I'm afraid we need to wait for Silas after all. Why? Displeasure flashes on her face. I wouldn't know how to reach the northern gate, or the safe house for what matters. I wouldn't know how to do that either. That's why I'm around, right? It took you long enough. We secured a cover for your mattress. It will be ready before dusk. Neat. How much was it? I forgot. I don't want to be in your debt. I'm sure Marinette knows. We're just going to stay silent. Velvet? I wasn't paying attention during the transaction. She huffs. The seamstress suggested we secure the stuffing. The northern gate might be a good place for it. Yeah, it's close to the fields. Follow me. Someone has been following you ever since you left the workshop. Silas seems to have noticed as well. She throws a glance above her shoulder every so often. Should I say something? I'ma let her handle. As your bodyguard, I probably should. What are you talking about? Silas places her hand on her hip and turns on her heel with a frown. Hey, you turn around as well and see? Her toiling is a disgrace, for she was meant for a soft life in the shadows. The voice is a scream that leaves you dazed and disoriented. Inside you, turmoil, rage, disdain, love, tenderness, feelings that do not belong to you. You recognize the woman's dress. She was in the workshop, twisting thread around a spool. Good afternoon. You're from the Stitch and Seam, right? Yes, I was told to bring you back to the shop if you can't find your way. That's my job. The woman smiles awkwardly. Once again, the voice is roused. Once again, it is a roar, not a mere whisper, and its fierceness deafens you. Somehow, this woman is related to the whispers that haunt you. You're suddenly glad you follow Alfion's advice. I'll get questioned if I come back without you, so please. I'm going to gesture her for her closer. You resume your walk, following Silas in a silence quickly broken by the voice only you can hear. Her toiling is a disgrace. Clear and firm, the voice repeats itself when you focus on the seamstress. A bandage is tightly wrapped around her wrists, and gloves conceal her hands. She was meant for a soft life in the shadows. The voice seems more forceful than usual. Why? What is it trying to tell you? Why were you chosen to escort us back specifically? I wasn't chosen. I finished early, that's all. Her answer is polite and vague, for you are strangers and she is on duty. Befriending her could give you some more insight at the cost of time. However, would you really be friends if you became closer only to appease a voice in your head? Aren't some introductions in order? Marinette and Silas seem surprised, but introduce themselves to the seamstress, as do you. My name is Anilia. Miss Marinette, are the halls as wonderful as the rumors say? To the senses, they are a wonder that puts this citadel to shame. Silas rolls her eyes at the poetry, but the seamstress is delighted with it. Would you use your magic to bring what you need back to the workshop? Not while outside the city walls. Or inside, if you don't want to scare people away. We can borrow a wheelbarrow. I'm sure there are plenty around the gate. Marinette glares at her. What? I'll return it when I'm done. The northern gate is peaceful at this time of day, and the two guards stationed there throw you a glance, straightened their posture, and let you pass without questions. How about this? You secure some hay while I find our way to carry it. I'd rather you not split up. Don't worry, I know my way around the city. The miss doesn't, so you should stay with her. Velvet, want to help me? This is the perfect occasion to understand more of the whisper through Anilia. Do you mind if I stay here? Not at all. Silas leaves you with Marinette and Anilia. I wonder how she'll try to explain herself to the guards if she gets caught. She won't. One hopes. The closer you walk to the stables, the stronger the smell becomes. A farrier is working on a horseshoe at the side, while a stable hand pours new water into the trough. Hello there, missus. The woman wipes her hand on her trousers. Are you looking to go anywhere? Not today. We are in the market for clean hay. She cocked an eyebrow. What for? A mattress. Wouldn't wool or fabric be softer, missus? It's not for us. Perplexed, the stable hand shrugs. All I got has already been munched on, but I should be getting some fresh hay soon, if you feel like waiting. We will have to, it seems. You take refuge under the shade, away from the smell. Ugh. Not a fan of beasts? The only critters I enjoy are fireflies. How specific. They do not smell nor sting, and are pleasant to look at. Cats do not smell nor sting either. Cats lose their fur. She fixes a crease in her dress. In the distance, you see Silas leaning against the door of the blacksmith. This would be a prime opportunity to ask Anilia some questions. Does your wrist hurt? I'm going to poke her a little. She raises her bandaged right wrist. A disgrace. After many hours of stitching, yes, I would take it off, but I might have more work to do once I go back. Make sure I'm drinking water in between. New question seems to inject some courage into the seamstress. Miss Marinette, is it true that the Grand Hall of the Halls is a field of golden wheat? She seems enamored with the halls. Perhaps you can leverage that. It's true. One's first step inside the halls is always through the field of ignorance. Oh my. Let Marinette explain. Ignorance is a lack, a void. It can be replaced by infinite possibilities. Is ignorant not considered an insult by those of the halls? It is. Practice always deviates from ideals. A wagon heavy with hay arrives at the stables, pulled by 2 oxen who immediately start drinking. The stable hand gives a pouch of coins to the farm hand. Then she calls you. Mrs.? The hay is green and fresh, and looks softer than the one in your own mattress. How much should we take? You didn't give the workshop any measurements, so Anilia helps you approximate the size of the cover. And how much stuffing is needed. That'll be an iron piece, miss. Sure. Marinette pays without a comment. How will you transport it? With this. Silas approaches you with the wheelbarrow. Silly me. I see. Good luck. She takes a pitchfork and begins pulling the hay out of the wagon. I don't even want to ask how you managed to get one. I bet on it. Dude lost big time, but I was serious when I said I'll bring it back tomorrow. I have no use for it. Well, what are we waiting for? She begins taking handfuls of hay and putting them into the contraption. The stitch and seam didn't have the cover ready when you came back, so you left the wheelbarrow with Anilia and decide to have an early dinner. It doesn't matter if the place is closed or not, right? What a weird question to ask. I have a tab open in some places, and, well, I can't exactly walk in and avoid paying it. The dude at the Rose doesn't mind, but it's quite a walk. I have heard that name before. It's where the minstrel we met plays. When you said quite a walk, I did not expect over 20 minutes. It's all practice for Velvet, to learn her way around the city. The outside of the Rose does not look like an inn or a tavern. Tall stained glass windows depicts the eponymous flowers. Oh, thank you so much. Ventus the bird, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Crystal Cave. I hope you have enjoyed the visual novel so far. A repurposed temple. Interesting. When you step inside, your senses are assaulted by the smell of roast, wine, and smoke. Most of the tables are full. Herolesians mingle with people dressed in foreign garbs, and several languages are being spoken around you. Alphion's garish jacket catches your eye from the entrance. He's sitting in a corner, strumming his lute. You undo the clasp of your cloak and hang it by the entrance. Good evening. Fancy something to drink? The innkeeper does a double take after seeing Marinette. Unless you're here on business. Did my wife call you about the basement? We're here to eat. And since when do you have a basement? Where do you think the pantry's at? You're not hungry. You should be. I'm not here on behalf of the halls, no. Bummer. How about your drinks then? Some mead for me. Wine here. Velvet? Water is enough. Purified 5 times, yes? And to eat? Your assorted roast. Can you pay for that? I will. The innkeeper looks around, then points at the wooden structure above the counter. In that case, you can take the mezzanine. Mezzan... Mezza... I never can say that word correctly. Let me look it up. It's mezzanine. Mezzanine. Ah, there you go. The English is very hard in so many ways. The mezzanine. For free? It's included with the food. Neat. Silas guides you to the staircase at the side of the counter. I'll stay here and bring everything when it's done. Hi, Edgar. It's very nice to see you again. Happy Friday. Have you finished with work? If you have, good job at work. How are you doing this fine Friday? Are you planning to stream soon? Thank you. The steps creak as you put your weight onto them, but when you reach the mezzanine, impressive. Look at the CG art. Absolutely breathtaking. The artists in charge in this team of amazing people. You have outdone yourselves. This is amazing. So beautiful. I love every single one of art so far that I have seen. Of course. Anytime. Anytime for you. Soon maybe? I see. Well, you're more than welcome to stay as long as you like, dear. Full body trackers? How fun! That is so exciting. I'm so happy for you. You've been waiting for a long time, haven't you? The mezzanine is cramped, with the table against the wall, and no chairs, but the view makes up for it. Marinette leans against the wooden railing with a sigh. Tired?
You could say that.
For me, of course. Happy for you. Around 2 months? You are very patient. Very well done. Now you get your reward.
It's been an eventful day.
She touches the shimmering fabric of her dress.
Truly.
What's got you so mopey?
Silas climbs the stairs with your drinks and places them on the table. How nice of her to bring it up here.
The food will be ready soon.
Was service not included with it?
It was. But I just wanted to poke the innkeeper a bit. He was so stiff trying to impress the guest of honor.
Interesting. Marinette purses her lips together. Are we going to change topic? Let's do that.
How's the mead?
Marinette takes a sip from her goblet.
Very pleasant. With a fig aftertaste.
Mmm. Silence falls among you. Focus on the stained glass windows. I do like that. How does such a delicate work survive in a tavern? Especially one in which wine flows so liberally. You have seen the barmaid replenish several tank cards already. The stairs shake suddenly. The innkeeper appears with a tray.
Here you are.
You might not be hungry, but the hearty smell is tempting.
Thank you.
Silas is very adorable, I must say. I think I've grown to like her. Marinette is also very lovely. I really love how the both of them banter. It's very cute. Very, very funny to me. So entertaining indeed.
Do you want some?
Don't speak while chewing.
Yes, miss.
Are you not hungry?
I'm not.
What? We've been out all day.
Silas devours the food, so dinner doesn't take long.
What do you say? Time to see if they stitch the cover together.
Once you're closer to the halls, Marinette clears her throat. I will retire for the night. You know the way back to your halls? Marinette ignores her and hands you a small key, the one for the safe house. There is a ad incoming soon. Please be patient. We will continue right when it ends. You too. She leaves, and as soon as she's out of earshot, that was the most awkward dinner I've ever had. How so? Nobody was talking. I can't blame you for that. You lost your memories, and I bet the miss doesn't want to talk to us. She lives for her secrets. Oh, now that the ad is starting, we should wait a little. We should. And I should take a little break, but I'll be right back. Thank you for waiting. We're back from the ads, are we? Oh. Alright, Mako. It's also very nice to see you. Hello there. Let's see. Do you really want to see that? I guess. How are you doing, my dear? I hope you are well on this fine Friday. We're playing a dark fantasy visual novel this time. You're good? Wonderful. Wonderful. And thank you to all who are being so patient. Much appreciated. Of course, Mako. You all are good friends of the Blue Bobs, so it only makes sense to give you all shout-outs. Don't mention it. We're not going to say that. Isn't it sad if I'm always the one to start a conversation? When you arrive at the stitch and seam, the mattress is ready. Oh, I could have put the stuffing in myself. It was no bother, really. You're almost tempted to ask her about Anilia, but that might sound suspicious. Besides, you already know where to find her. Scylla secures the mattress on the wheelbarrow. I'll need your help with this. There are no street lamps in the eastern hold, and by the time you reach the safe house, the streets are dark. Can't see anything. If this topples over, I'm going to cry. The dark shadows that tinge the streets let you in on the shapes they hide. You can see clearly, despite the darkness. The mist gave you the key to the place, right? Why is the wheelbarrow inside? Wouldn't want it to get stolen. Again. Silas has big grin on her face. Are you that excited for a mattress? What's that face for? Or I have the feeling you can't wait to test your mattress. You are correct. Do you need help bringing it upstairs? Oh, you're too nice. You help her drag it up the stairs and she places it in the corner. Why there? Guess it's the nicest spot. She lies down on it. Her expression is peculiar, almost as if she can't believe what she is doing. The candles! I'll snuff them out. Thanks. Good night. Death begets the abyss, just like love does. Yet love takes time. Lust is devoured too quickly, and attraction is at the base of it all. Ah. Here you can read a summary of your stats and personality and customize your romantic preferences. I see. Romance with men? No romance? Oh. I see. So the phlegmatic, your introspective, thoughtful nature makes you well liked, but you hide it behind to mask your emotions. So these are different. I see. Well, we love both, don't we? Perfect. Your musing summoned the ancient voice of the abyss. The gift you received is an insidious thorn. Which gift? It emboldens you to turn away from your destiny. First to marinate with fate, now you with destiny. What is it that you want me to do? The abyss does not speak anymore. Answer me, please. I need to know. Light spills into the bedroom from holes in the windows. Once again, you dreamed of the abyss. Once again, it left you with more questions than answers. You scare the crap out of me. Silas is combing her hair with her fingers. Did you have a nightmare? I'm sorry. Don't be. Silas puts her vest on and walks to the boarded windows. It's early. It'd be nice if we can stop by an outhouse and a fountain before Miss arrives and gives us grief. Sounds like a plan. You're splashing some water over your face when someone nearby gasps. You didn't kill anyone, did you? A woman with deep bags under her eyes drops a bloodied mattress sleeve in the washing basin of the fountain. No, but I came this close to it. You exchange a look with Silas. The coughing kept waking me up. She begins rubbing the bloodied fabric together. You telling me you was coughing all of that? Sure was. Silas covers her mouth with her hand. What if it's contagious? Let's go. You rush back to the main street. Are you really going to bring the wheelbarrow back? Of course. What about you? What's the plan for today? You need to visit the seamstress, Anilia, and see if there's something you can do to understand what the Whisper wants. But should you tell Silas? I need to go back to the stitch and seam. Why? Need something done? What are you two doing here? Marinette approaches you with the basket in her hand. The smell makes you think of fig pie. We were at the fountain, refreshing ourselves, since we can snap our fingers and have water at will. Marinette's biting rebuttal is cut off by Silas's sudden excitement. Is that breakfast? You unlock the door. You unlock the front door for them. As soon as Marinette places the basket on the table, Silas uncovers a treat within, a fig pie cut into neat slices. A blink later, and one is already in Silas's mouth. I'll have to bring the wheelbarrow back. Do not speak while chewing. I promised the apprentice I would. Velvet also told me she has something she wants to do. Really? I like to visit the stitch and seam again. I never asked you, while we were pursuing the fabrics, if anything caught your eye. My apology. Are you getting a new blouse? I don't know yet. Where did you get this, by the way? It's really nice. Silas takes another big bite. It comes from the halls. Marinette smirks as Silas, chewing, slows down to a halt. Huh. She gulps down the food before standing up. Stay here while I return the thing, I won't take long. Marinette's sigh is deep and frustrated. Help me understand her dislike for the halls. I don't understand it myself, she hums. I hope you understand my situation is somewhat unique. Mages leave the halls only on assignment, and I am no exception. Am I your assignment? Yes and no. Officially, I'm taking care of my late mentor's business. Unlike me, he was an advisor for the nobility, and as such, enjoyed many more freedoms than mine. Your mentor. Marinette's eyes are on you, and when you meet her gaze, she straightens her shoulders. Heavy is freedom, like a yoke on one's neck, ignorance is a much lesser burden. Should one's last breath never end, frozen in time by our life dripping from willing wounds, then and only then will a shard of the abyss devour, awaken, and conquer. What is that? At first I thought these to be the ramblings of a madman. Then I saw the corpses surrounding you, willing sacrifices. I saw you ashy and dazed, and caught a glimpse of the powers you bear. Who is this madman you are talking about? My mentor, one of the 6 that slew themselves for you. Oh my. Tell me, what is the abyss? That is insane. So she does know something about us. But I still don't know why she's still pursuing us, though. I have yet to figure it out. Are you not its envoy? How do you know? The madman called you that. He also wrote that you would be born of a soul devoured. The memories we have been helping you chase, none exist. You seem strangely accepting of it. She smiles. We should not tell Silas. Why not? I can already picture her becoming agitated and not believing you. Do you truly think she would be accepting of you if she knew? There is another problem, of course. She gestures at your face. The body you are inhabiting used to belong to someone else. She must have had family, friends, perhaps a lover. What happens if one of them recognizes her in you? I'll deal with them. You seem quite confident. You could try to ask the guards if they know anything about missing people, the 6 around me, and my host. It seems to me that the guards have very little interactions with anybody who is not a petty criminal. She leans forward to place her hand on yours. Let her. Her skin is much warmer than what you imagined. Know that you have an ally in me. As you learn more, I trust you will confide in me. All right. Well, since she is the only one that knows what's going on, I will trust her. Thank you. The door opens, and Silas whistles her way inside. Hope I didn't miss too much of the amazing conversation you were having with the Miss Velvet. Marinette is the first to stand up. You didn't miss much. Shall we go? You did not mention the voices to Marinette. Does she know? Should she know that one rose is only for her? This gets very interesting now. Now that we know one of the sacrifices that was shown in the beginning was her mentor, and it looks like she doesn't know too much about what an envoy is so far, but it really seems like she's helping us. She does have secrets, that is true, but she doesn't seem to have any ill intentions towards us. She just wants us to be comfortable, I guess, and see more about ourselves and all. But I'm not too sure about the one pursuing us, though. Her instructor, that is. The one that's trying to find us. And what their purpose is. The shape of Carolise Carolisa eludes you. The streets break and split, forming sharp corners that open into squares or patches of trees.
Huh, miss. Your shoes make less noise than yesterday.
I picked a different pair.
You have more than one. Fancy.
You're walking down an alley when Scylla stops in her tracks and looks around. I'm going to observe her. She readies her hand on her weapon.
You feel it too.
Marinette shields her mouth when speaking.
Someone is following us.
I'm going to call them out.
We know you're there. Reveal yourself.
We're going to be confident. A lonely figure emerges from the shadows and walks to the middle of the alley. A hood hangs low over their face, obscuring their features. Their clothes are matted and torn, similar to those of the vagrants that roam Carolisa.
Good morning.
I'm glad to see that you have some manners.
The figure salutes.
Hi! I've seen you around. You're that crazy old woman that keeps the city safe.
Crazy old woman, Her rags are frayed and blood-stained, and a hood covers her scarred face. Nobody knows her name, or how long she has been around, truly. All they know is that she helps. She will dive into house fires to save the survivors, and come out miraculously unscathed every time. She will find the spawn of hell, those that murder, those that violate and beat them blue or break their bones. Or when she has truly had enough, send them to dusk to be judged. Interesting woman. She keeps the city safe?
If the city guards don't do their job, someone else needs to.
A vigilant.
Why were
Vigilante.
you following us?
Curiosity. It has been satisfied. Now that I know your faces.
She just wants to make sure. You have the feeling the woman is talking to you. She turns on her heel, ready to leave. What do you mean?
I wanted to see who you were. Nothing more, nothing less. Farewell.
Marinette and Scylla seem as confused as you are. Well, hello there, Vanilla. Nice to see you. That is false. Women don't talk to me. Now, why would you say that? Also, welcome in. How is your Friday so far? I hope it has been well.
She is famous, you said?
If the guards get too rowdy, she makes sure they behave. And when they're too lazy to catch someone really bad, she...
Silas draws an imaginary line across her neck. Tired, but at least I don't have work for the next 2 weeks? That sounds terrific. I hope you get some good rest then. Very well done on the job you have completed.
She murders them?
Yeah?
How grim.
How casual to say that. So casually. You look around, but you don't feel watched anymore. The windows of a pawn shop are covered in the intricate floral patterns started yesterday. This time, there are lights coming from inside the shop. It's open. Let's go in. A complex smell wraps itself around your nose as you enter. Old polished wood, ancient velvet, wax. The inside is cramped. Every surface is covered in trinkets that range from marble statues to necklaces to stuffed animals, all meticulously tagged with a piece of cloth.
Good morning.
Hidden behind the pile of books and scraps that cover the counter, a robed man stands up to welcome you. An old scar cuts through his face from forehead to cheek.
What happened to the old people who used to run this place?
They embraced the Lady of Dusk some time ago.
Lady of
I'm their
Dusk.
son.
Oh,
May she guide them far beyond.
he thanks her with a nod. Given his foreign garments, you almost expected him to have an accent, but he speaks with the ease of a native. As the man gestures, the intricate tattoo on his arm catches the light. No, it isn't a tattoo. Just like the patterns etched on the dusty windows, this riot of flowers has been carved on his skin.
Is everything here for sale?
Every tagged item on display? Yes.
Marinette smiles, pleased, and starts to look around. Silas shrugs and heads in the opposite direction.
May I help you with anything?
When he looks at you, the smile drains from his face.
Huh.
You might know us. Tense like a bowstring, he holds its breath.
Your eyes are hauntingly beautiful.
No, maybe not.
For years I have seen flowers of their color bloom in the nooks and crannies of my dreams.
Is he trying to rizz us up or... Do we know each other, or such a bold compliment begets an equally bold question?
How did you get that scar?
Which one?
What shall we ask? The one on your
It was an
face.
accident. I was a child and,
His voice trails off as he purses his lips.
like all children, I thought I was invincible. Has anybody told you that?
I wish to purchase these items. Marinette comes back with a hand mirror and a small glass jar. What's in there? That'd be a perfumed unguent. Unguent, I believe. What for? The house? My own personal use. Marinette places the items on the little free space of the counter. Hey you, do you still accept collaterals? My name is Malik, and I will once I finish. He pats the pile of documents. This. Huh? Will take you a while. Malik takes an old pair of scissors and removes the tags. Read one of the documents that are lying on the counter. It seemed to be the impassioned description of a set of jewelry with a large amount of gemstones. Someone scribbled shakily in the margins, matching box. You look around for the pieces mentioned in the document, but they don't seem to be on display. Malik places the two cloth tags next to each other and squints. 1 silver piece and 6 iron, please. As Silas whistles, Marinette slides her hand on the side of her waistband, and takes out a string jingling with coin. Here you are. I trust this can be delivered to the halls. He places an additional iron coin to the counter. Malik fails to conceal his surprise. To what name? Indicatrix Emerita Marinette. He bows. You shall expect a delivery from me then. I will come back. I saw so many wonderful things. I'd like to come with you when you do. Where to now? Alright. We shall save our progress. There. 'Cause we have reached our time. I really, really wish we could have been able to continue our game, but it's been a while now, and I have to eat dinner. I am famished, so famished. But I hope you all enjoyed Sigh of the Abyss. I'm not going to lie, I really enjoyed the story so far. Being able to see how our main character navigate through things and getting her used to what being a human is like, even though she doesn't know what's going on. We have the wonderful ladies with us as well, and they really do make her feel very, very protected and taken care of. And I think usually I would look at the guys for potential romance partners, but I think I am very, very attracted to the ladies that was with us. And I feel that they have a certain charm about themselves, a lot of charm about themselves so far, because we have seen only 2 men so far, 2 men characters. They are quite interesting in their own way, but not as charming as the ladies, I feel like. But I still do very, very appreciate how the 2 ladies interact with us. I really do like their little banters that they do. It was interesting, a nice new pace from the other ones you did earlier. Indeed, indeed. I love the pacing, and I think the pacing right now is perfect. There are so much information, and the codex is such a great idea to keep everything together and giving us the opportunity and time to go back and see what certain terms and certain names mean instead of prolonging, I guess, the whole script. I feel like the codex is such a great idea. Having to do that, it really makes the pacing very, very doable for me, at least. The writing, of course, is fantastic. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And I'm learning to say new words and terms because my vocabulary is very limited, unfortunately, because English is hard for me. But I absolutely love what the team of game devs have on their hands right now. It is out to purchase on sale right now on itch.io and on Steam. Hey, Boundary, welcome in. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I shall. I do apologize if you just entered. I'm about to end the stream soon, but I do want to talk about the game a little bit. You will see me continuing to play this game. I really love the fact that we have stats in here, and it really will dictate how our time, our road, the way we play the game will go. And we have a lot of options as well to see how, our personality is and what we decided to be, basically. I hope you all enjoyed today's visual novel, and if you'd like to give them support, please do. I think they deserve so much more appreciation and recognition for their wonderful, wonderful game. I will definitely be continuing to play this, so you will be seeing me again with this game, of course. I am thoroughly surprised of how good this game is so far. I've been playing it for, let's say, 2 hours and 30 minutes so far, and I am in love with the game, absolutely in love. So, if you guys want to check out the game once more, here is the link to their Steam page. And if you are thinking of buying it, please wishlist it to give them more support. And I do want to appreciate the devs that decided to give me the opportunity to share this game with you all as well. So thank you, devs and team, for giving me the opportunity to do so. And, well, let's see who we will raid so we can continue the support, shall we? let's see. We shall go back to our chatting screen here. Right there. Okay. Who shall we raid? Let's see. Is on right now. Maybe some of our friends. So much friends. Oh my. So many people is on live right now. Wow. Let's see. Who shall we say hi to? I do probably want to say hi to a friend that's playing Silent Hill F, the very new one. I don't know if you all are looking forward to that or not, but some people might not like spoilers. Let's see. Oh, I know who. I know who. This wonderful, wonderful person named Mango Framer. And he is very adorable, I think. He's like a mango witch. How adorable is that? He even has a fruit bat with him. I think you all will very enjoy his company. He is so talkative and he is hilarious. So let's say hi to him. And our raid message will be let's see. What shall we say? Haven't thought about it. I'm not a spider, so it doesn't make sense to put our usual one. Let's see. Let's do a velvety raid, shall we? Make it velvety. If that makes sense. Maybe not, but that's okay. I really need to come up with something. One day I will. Alright. This one for the non-subs. Actually, we'll keep it that. Sub or non-sub, that will be perfect. Let us do that. Let me grab his name. Alright, there you go. So, remember, in order for the lurk to work, remember to copy and paste or interact with his chat in order for the viewership to show, unfortunately, which does not let us do so. So we must interact somehow for the lurker to count. And I do very appreciate Yume for the raid as well. Thank you so much. And for the new followers, I hope you had so much fun with me today. You will be seeing me soon. But for now, the Blue Bobs will keep you company. I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful visual novel game with me. Be sure to give them a follow if you like their content. And be sure to check out what this game is all about if you have some time on your hands. Well then, until next time, goodbye.